You're back. Ha! This is Colby Sapp, brought to you by DSP Media, and I'm about to share with you a little mystery shotgun. In this episode, I'm also sitting with PGA Pro John Gerber and Pod Racer Timm. By the way, I think they were in the previous episode, but I didn't announce them because I can sometimes be an asshole. In this episode, we're going to give you a little bit more information on what the Star Wars universe could expand to be, and also a little Titan Season 3 preview. I'm going through it, going to react to it, and tell you what I think of possibly the Titan season is going to end up being like. This is all, by the way, it's brought to you by sleepsheets.com, where you go there and you purchase sleep sheets, which, man, has the melatonin in it, and you just put it on your tongue. You don't have to take a pill. It dissolves, and you're done. It's time to go night-night, grab a pillow, and find you your nice blankie because you're about to go to sleep. That's right, sleep sheets. Don't take a pill, take a sheet, because that's funny. So Mystery Shotgun is right now, and I'm going to keep driving around and see if there's any other videos I need to intro. You, by the way, while I'm doing that, can hit subscribe. Hit the like button. If you're watching me and you're not subscribed, dear Jesus, stop it. To find you. Also comment something. Comment what you want me to talk about here in Mystery Shotgun. Comment on if you're a Marvel fan, or you're a DC fan, or, hey, you're an Image comic fan from back in the day. I'll talk about it if I know you want to hear about it. And I'll also dig up all the juicy rumors that you want to find out about so that I can tell you about them the next time you join the Mystery Shotgun. So without further ado, it's time to cock this gun and shots fired right now.
But we have to give him his proper intro.
So great. This is so great. I won't interrupt.
It's all good. It's all good. Welcome into the Mystery Shotgun. I'm your host, Colby Sapp, along with IndyCar Timm, our Pod Racer Timm.
Pod Racer, baby.
Because there is going to be some Star Wars talk. And we've got, what should Gerber be? Boba Gerber?
Boba Gerber.
Boba Gerber.
He is Boba Gerber.
That's right. That's right. Because I feel like you're the hired mercenary that just comes in and you're a bounty hunter and you're just tracking down content.
Sounds about right.
You just end up on whatever show. So, speaking of Star Wars, we do have some Star Wars news to kick around here real quick. You might be interested in this. Did you hear, Mr. Pod Racer Timm, that Darth Maul series is being kicked around by those folks at the Disney Plus?
Colby, I am in.
So in case you don't know, Darth Maul, or in case you don't remember, Darth Maul was your bad guy in the Phantom Menace that had the lightsaber that went out both ways, and really is one of the coolest Sith that have ever been.
Yep.
And if you cross out Darth Vader, then like Darth Maul is like right there as far as being
kind of a badass. Killed Qui-Gon Jinn.
He did. Which, by the way, one of my favorite Jedi.
Qui-Gon Jinn?
Oh yeah. One of my favorite Jedi. I mean, of course, you have Samuel L. Jackson running around as a
Mace Windu.
That's just badass to have Mace Windu running around.
I would like Mace Windu better if he cussed a lot.
Yeah, I'm a Jedi, motherfucker.
Right.
That would have been awesome. So, but they are kicking around the Darth Maul series. Now, I am trying to figure out if they're going to, because they're doing a lot of from the animated shows that George Lucas said was canon. So they're doing a lot of remakes from that. So they may be metal-legged Darth Maul. In other words, he didn't
spider
die.
Legs.
He didn't die. He's going to run around clanking around with his metal legs, which I think if you have somebody play him in a series, he's got to even be more pissed off than he was in Phantom Menace.
Right.
Because not only is he pissed off Darth Maul, but he's also pissed off Darth Maul that somebody chopped off his lower half, so he no longer has his Darth Mauler.
Well, not somebody, Colby.
Oh, yeah.
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Obi-Wan, yeah, but no, he's missing his other saber now.
Right.
So he's got to be even more pissed off at the world. Now, if they're going to do Darth Maul, I wonder if they're going to do his brother that was also in the animated stuff, but throw him in. Those guys that are Baby Yoda fans, by the way, it is mentioned that he will be showing up in The Mandalorian, so you will have he'll stop by, which could mean that you have Sebastian Stan's Luke showing up in The Mandalorian coming up, because that is something that Disney Plus is kicking around, to have somebody else actually play Mark Hamill's Luke Skywalker, and Sebastian Stan is right there in line, and
looks just like him.
Looks just like him. When you put a mole on his face, it's like, oh hey, found Luke Skywalker. He's right there. So they don't have to do the whole CGI thing, and plus they already have Sebastian Stan under contract for Disney Plus, so it would be an easy crossover with that going on. By the way, the Book of Fett. Good God Almighty! Can somebody go ahead and start that already?
December, Colby.
It's going to be amazing. But again, in case nobody has heard this before, thank God for Disney Plus, because you are single-handedly saving the Star Wars universe.
Absolutely.
And we damned appreciate it. Not that I didn't appreciate the movies, this last trilogy, but it's getting a lot better. You basically just have Jon Favreau be in control of everything, and everything will be so much better.
Is he taking it over?
Oh, he's a badass. He is
he's the mastermind behind the Mandalorian.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's all him.
He's also the reason why that the MCU did how it did, because the MCU, the Marvel Cinematic Universe, would have never ever got off the ground if Iron Man didn't kick ass.
Shit, he's come a long way, that guy.
Yeah.
Because they had their failed Incredible Hulk, they had their the Amazing Spider-Man that wasn't carrying. That was a Sony product, but still it wasn't carrying. They went with the Hulk. The Hulk was a good movie, but for some reason didn't carry. And then Favreau came in and said, "No, here we go, Iron Man. Give us one more shot."
He said, "I got this, y'all,"
and knocked it out of the park. So he's your reason for most of your successful nerddom that's happening within your cinema and your TV set. You can pretty much just go thank him. And by the way, he's also a kick-ass cook too. So if you want to throw together a little molten brownie or something along that lines, he can make you one that'll make your head spin.
Good for him.
Make your head
Probably not
spin.
keto friendly though.
Probably not, but you really shouldn't be on that diet anyway, because it'll F your system up. Sorry.
I eat all the keto.
You need carbs. You just do. Hey, you want any advice? Just DM me or something. I will tell you exactly where to go or what worked for me. You do what works for you. It's fine. I just firm believer in what I did. We're going to move on from that to some HBO Max news. As a week ago, we had the Titans Season 3 trailer, and before we got the trailer to play for you. But before we do that, I want to let everyone know, if you watch Titans Season 1 and you watch Titans Season 2 and you're like, man, that was pretty good, but, it just looked a little cheap. The special effects were a little bit Get ready to hold on to your butts, because Discovery don't have their hands in the wick yet, but they do have some of their money into the HBO Max, and they are throwing some big money. And you'll be able to tell they're throwing some big money at that, because the characters that are going to be in this season are not just your guys that you can find on the back page of Titans comics throughout there. There's some top notch, and we got the trailer to play for you real quick. Right here.
We do.
On the Mystery Shotgun. Timm's punching buttons.
Tweaking and twisting over here.
I can actually hear myself slamming on the space bar for this video to fire. So, oh.
Here we go, Colby.
All right. Go ahead and let it play.
What is that, Batman?
Yes. Well, it's his sidekicks. Ooh.
Wow.
So Titans season 3 is going to be set in Gotham. They're going there in search of trying to lock down Jason Todd. Jason Todd being the second Robin, the first Robin being Dick Grayson, who is now Nightwing in the Titans series, and which they did an awesome crossing over from him just being the Robin character to the angst.
Jason Todd's a dick.
Jason Todd is a dick, and he's not as good as Dick at being a Robin.
Right.
So there's that. Now, the reason why there's a couple of things that I've seen on set notes for Titan Season 3. Number one, they will be talking with Commissioner Gordon during this season, but it will be Barbara Gordon, and she will be in her Oracle setup, which means she'll be in the wheelchair. So she's already been paralyzed by the Joker in this series. So they've laid that there. But Jason Todd running off like Jason Todd does in this trailer, you see him looking up at the security guard that's already dead, and it has the smile on his face, and then you hear the Joker laugh in the background.
It gave you chills, didn't it?
That is ready to go. First of all, finally, a good Joker laugh. I mean, I Justice League, the Joker there, I mean, good God Almighty, I hated the laugh that he threw down. I am waiting to see more from him. But whoever they got playing the Joker here, if that was his laugh, thank you, God. All right, that's the main thing that Joker has. That's the creepiest weapon that he has is that that laugh that just throws a chill and makes you think somebody's about to die. Well, that is in there. But the other thing that you probably didn't notice, because Joker's original in one of these notes of him growing up, one of Joker's original characters was the Red Hood.
Mm-hmm.
The Red Hood is also what Jason Todd is. It's his Nightwing. Mm-hmm. So basically, Red Hood is Batman, except Red Hood wears a red helmet and he just says "F it" and carries guns. Huh. So they're introducing the Red Hood. They've got the Joker in there. This season looks like it's going to be killer. So if you're excited about the new Titan series, just know that the DCEU, the DC Extended Universe, along with the multiverse that they are creating. By the way, Supergirl is going to be in the new Flash movie.
It's just a lot. It's just a lot.
It is a lot, but Supergirl is going to be in the new Flash movie, and it may be multiple Supergirls. So you're going to have multiple Batmans. You're possibly going to have multiple Supergirls, and you may have multiple Flashes that are going to be in the Flash movie. So they're really breaking this thing up into multiple universes so that every good director, like your Abrams, your Snyder, all your guys that want to create their own form of the DC universe with Superman and Batman and all that, they're creating it to where they can.
Let me ask you something. For me, being a new guy coming into what you talking about, when you say talking about different character, different actors playing the character.
Yes,
but why would they do that? Because I think the general public that's new to the game or new to watch, they identify with a specific character. Why are they changing?
Well, it's something that comic books have been doing for a while, so that they can have different versions of characters. Like there are so many different Supermen that are out there. There's different Earths in the comic book version, so they can create different. Like the one that J.J. Abrams is doing is not Kal-El, but it's Calvin Ellis, and he's a black Superman. But they wanted to be able to make that
Blooper Man,
and it's not Blooper Man. Jesus Christ,
Blooper Man.
It's not. So they wanted to be able to create that in order to have that, and it exists along with. So Clark Kent shows up, and then there's Calvin, who's also there, and you can have multiple universes. Where basically, it's what happens on this. The main universe doesn't have to jive with what's happening over here.
Yeah, but you could never do another Iron Man without what's names.
Oh, he's not Iron Man anymore.
Yeah, no,
he's not Iron Man anymore.
But the most people can't identify Iron Man without the people that are just not in that world like you are. We couldn't identify Iron Man without what's his name? Who plays the character of Iron Man?
Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah. I would never identify Iron Man without Robert Downey Jr.
Okay, wait for this. I'm about to blow your mind. The next Thor is a chick.
I'm
Thor will still be Thor.
I'm off it.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing. You may not be used to it, but as far as even just comic book movie goers are used to.
Yeah, they've
this.
already seen it all.
You don't have to be a comic book reader. All you got to you're into the comic books. You're used to this. Where how many times have they rebooted Batman? How many times have they rebooted Spider-Man? How many times have they? I mean, they have different characters playing these. I mean, there's been how many Supermen throughout the history of?
Depends on who you identify with, right? The generations,
right.
Yeah, okay,
right. So these things have been set up. So you want another Iron Man movie? Well, it's probably not going to be with
Robert Downey.
RDJ. It's probably not going to be him.
Okay. Well, he's dead.
Well, it's comic books,
but not in all of the universes.
But to make it a movie, is it? I mean. Can they because isn't what's the name his guy? I mean, is the director
John Favreau?
And aren't they like peas and carrots and it kind of went together? How does John Favreau do another Iron Man movie without Robert Downey Jr.? I mean, as much as talent is, I'm asking questions. I don't know because I don't know this deal. Listen, Robert Downey Jr. I mean, am I wrong by saying he? The success of the Iron Man movies kind of put John Favreau back on the map in terms of it was like it was.
Oh no, you're right. You're right. As far as can anybody play that Tony Stark again?
I don't know.
No. But if you throw enough homage to that Tony Stark, and you say you do an Iron Heart movie, which is Iron Man, but it's
will Favreau do it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you
know what I mean. You know what I mean. I mean, they're so linked together.
They are. And you probably haven't seen the last of Tony Stark, by the way, even though he's quote dead, because he's still throwing around now. They've killed it and they've brought it back, and they've killed it and they've brought it back. But he has mentioned that I'll play Iron Man again, but only with Holland, who was the current Peter Parker. So I'll do it. And this whole thing about Chris Evans never playing Cap again, no, he'll probably play Cap again.
Because I look at like I said, I'm the general. I'm not into it, but if I look at Captain America in the movies, I mean Chris Evans was like that's Captain America.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. But yeah,
now he's black. He's blacked in America.
That is not a thing.
Captain Black America.
No, it's just Captain America.
I think that's right.
No, it's what you're doing is wrong. What you're doing is dumb.
I think you have to call him something else.
It's whether it's John Stewart or Kyle Rayner, they're still the Green Lantern.
What about
Green Lantern to me is
the other guy?
Yeah,
Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah, Ryan
he's
Reynolds.
Deadpool.
Huh?
He's Deadpool.
Yeah, just how good was that? I mean,
that's great. That's great. And I've said this before, Disney has agreed that yes, the next Deadpool movie will be rated R. So those that were worrying about the mouse ears cutting down Deadpool's next movie because they of course joined the Disney Marvel MCU.
Right.
No, it is going to be rated R. And also look for Hulu to have rated R series coming to it of your Marvel characters because they won't want to show those on Disney Plus. So like your Punisher series and anything else that's coming through, it'll be moved over to Hulu so they can make sure and explode body parts. And that has been your mystery shotgun.
God, that was so great. I got so informed. That was awesome. That was awesome.
I have a storehouse of useless knowledge in my brain about comic book stuff.
It's not my deal. Wow. Just whole new additional respect for you after that. So, I mean, it's like, I'm just the general viewer, right? It's like, I mean, it's kind of cool. You like as a kid watch these superheroes. And when you get that in depth, that was awesome.
So, boys, breaking news.
That.
Breaking news before we go to break.
What?
Mississippi State is your College World Series champion.
Well, all right.
Go Dak.
Go Dak.
We are the Drunk Sports Podcast live from Tailgaters in Plano. We'll be back right after.